If you want a helmet just like this, go with a green iron. The link is in the description down below and the comment section. They have all types of teams from the NFL, NCAA. You can get you a mini helmet, replica helmet. You can get a custom helmet if you want to as well. And also use my promo code at checkout, PITSIN, to get yourself an extra discount. So go over there and shop now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl contenders? I waited a long time to pop the question. Remember I kept telling you guys, I kept saying, I'm not gonna say it just yet. I don't say it just yet, I'm gonna wait off and hold off for it. But this week right here felt special. I was waiting to pop the question like it's some type of marriage or something. The Steelers Super Bowl contenders, and my answer to that question is yes. Yes. I feel now, like in the past few years, even when Big Ben was here his last few years, I never felt like, even like one season we won 11 straight, I was like, okay, we're doing good, but I just don't feel, you didn't feel trustful. I didn't feel like the team was like that team. And then we fell off, eventually. And then you look at the following year after that, made the playoffs at 9-7-1. I was like, I don't feel like we're going to do anything special that year, but it was Big Ben last year. We'll see what happens. And then with Kenny Pickett, I never felt like fully comfortable. I was like, okay, he got some potential here and there. He's shown some elite traits sometimes. I didn't say he was elite, but he's shown some elite traits sometimes, here and there. Some game-winning drives, he made some clutch plays here and there, but I don't see that sense of him being the guy. I was like, if I'm never confident, I can never say like, nah. I'm like, nah, I could never say it fully. Like that, I remember we had the little thing. I was on Steelersnation Australia channel with a little train we had. Had the train, a little picture thing, and like it had a picture of me going back. Every time Kenny Pickett, I was like, I'm gonna jump off the Kenny Pickett ride, and eventually got traded away, and I was able to jump off the Kenny Pickett ride and catch a new ride. It was a Justin Fields and Russell Wilson ride like that. But I was like, I just could never buy into him fully. And I could never trust the team. I trust the defense, but never could trust the full team because the offense was just too lackluster. And this season, now, I ain't gotta be hopeful anymore. Like most times you be like, well, we'll see what happens. I kept saying that last year a lot. We'll see what happens. This season, I feel more like, oh, we gonna win this game. It's like, you're gonna win the game, and like, when you're down, like when we was down to the Commanders, we was down 24-14. I was like, yeah, we down, we have some digging to do, but I was like, I think we can win this game still. On the stream, I was watching a live stream. I was like, we can win this game as well. I think, and you look at Russell Wilson, let it drive down the field. Now he did the touchdown. It was 21-24. And then I think they kicked the field goal, and it was 27-21. We had some turnovers that happened. I was like, we still have another shot. We get one more shot, we can make something happen. And then at 3rd and 9 play, Russell Wilson throws a touchdown. Of course, to Mike Williams, get the lead. And defense, I knew the defense was going to hold them off. The defense was going to hold them off because I trust the defense every time. They always deliver. They held them off on 4th down. Got the ball, got him to jump as well, got the first down and won the game. Like that right there is just like the confidence like that. So the fan base has been a little different this year. And my feeling as a fan been different. Like I've been feeling like more the wins are like guaranteed. I'm not like saying, oh, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can win. Now I feel like it's like we expected to win. Like I go out there and expect the Steelers to beat the Ravens this Sunday. I expect them to beat the Browns, the Bengals. I expect them to go out there, beat the Chiefs when we play them as well. I expect them to go out there and win these games like that. Because the team is just like playing better at a high level. Like I mentioned many times before, people kept putting blame on Coach Tomlin and saying all type of things, saying Coach Tomlin is not the right coach for the team. All the things they have about Coach Tomlin. I said, give him a competent quarterback, a quarterback who is capable of making plays consistently, and watch and see what happened. Got Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson got injured, but you did trade for Justin Fields as well. Fields came in, went 4-2. And our offense like 20, 21 points per game, not too bad. But now we're averaging 30 points per game with Russell Wilson. Coach Tomlin told you guys, give me a quarterback I can work with this defense, and I'm gonna get you guys there. We're gonna become a team, a juggernaut team. And now you're seeing it finally. You're finally seeing it because you have a competent quarterback who's capable of making plays consistently every single time like that. And in the clutch, when you need some magic, you need some magic as well. When you need him to be conservative and safe, he can be conservative and safe as well. He can do all type of things. So. It's been good to see Russell Wilson and his offense and just get everything going, and now the team just looks very good. So I will say yes, they are Super Bowl contenders. Super Bowl contending teams. You can look at the AFC, still wide open. The Kansas City Chiefs, of course, are 9-0, but when you watch the games, you look like, there's some things you can exploit in the Kansas City Chiefs. The first game against the Ravens came down to one play. Remember, the Ravens scored a touchdown. They thought he had a touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his one foot is out the end zone. And then you look at, of course, the game against the Falcons, 22-17. Look at the game against the Buccaneers a few weeks back. Buccaneers scored a touchdown. They didn't go for 2. Went to overtime. Chiefs had the ball first. They scored and won the game. Last week, On 14, I think it was on 14-16. Broncos going for a field goal. The field goal get blocked in the last seconds, and the Chiefs win. It's a lot of games they got close and skated by. I think the only game they had a definite win was the 49ers game, maybe. It was 28-18. When you watch the game, they kind of had control of the game throughout the whole entire time. 49ers had a little surge and come back a little bit later in the game, but overall, the Chiefs had control of the game. So it was never a sense where the Chiefs was like just dominating everybody. Like, they was never dominating anybody. The Raiders game, the Raiders had opportunity to take the lead multiple times. They turned the ball over on 4th down. They had turnovers and stuff in their own territory, about to score in the red zone, and it cost them. So it's a lot of games you're like, okay, it's some stuff you can exploit. If you get a team with a good defense, a team with a quarterback who is capable, like they playing the Bills this week, so they might lose that one like that. But it's a lot of things that's kind of still open. The Bills is a team too that's good, but you can exploit some things with them as well. And you look at, of course, the Texans. We see what happened with them. They're a good team, but you get 5 turnovers, you only get 23 points. You ain't gonna win most of the time. I remember the only team that I can think of that won like that was us a few years back when Mr. Trubisky first game was a Steeler. We got 5 turnovers on Joe Burrow, and that game right there was wacky. You know, missed field goals from the Bengals, mixed field goals from us, and we finally won the game in the end. We were supposed to win that game. We won 23-20, I think. But most times you get 5 turnovers, you want to go out there and capitalize on that. So Texans, they're a good team, but we can definitely beat them. And we can beat, of course, who else? Not miss anybody. The Bills, of course, the Ravens. So yeah, that's most of the team, like the Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Texans. I think Steelers are top, probably the 5 teams that, like, okay, these are teams that Super Bowl contending teams, I believe. Maybe some other teams might emerge. The Bengals got the offense for it, but the defense is too lacking. But the Steelers can go out there and compete with all those teams right there in the AFC to be up there, to be in the AFC title game. You know, everybody stay healthy, everything just go right and go smooth. The Steelers can definitely be up there and be a contending team for the Super Bowl. So, in my opinion, we are a Super Bowl contender. And I think we're going to start, I ain't saying we're getting to the Super Bowl yet, but we are a Super Bowl contender for sure. Super Bowl contender, and we're just going to keep building up, adding wins, adding them. If they can go out there and beat the Ravens and be 8-2 in the division, the Ravens drop to 7-4, and then you beat the Browns and Bengals next, and you finish 10-2, right there, they might seal the deal. Then you have, of course, the Eagles, and then you have the Browns again, then you have the Chiefs, and then you have the Bengals, and then the Ravens, then the Bengals. Like that. So the Steelers go 6, like I mentioned before. The goal is to at least go 6-3 over that course. And in worst case scenario, maybe 5-4, some things got on hand. But 6-3 over that threshold, you be 12-5. That definitely win the division. Now you can go even better. 13-4, 14-3. Hey, that's even better right there. So we'll see what the Steelers can do. I think the Steelers team is built well. They got enough depth in all different areas around the team, especially defensively. So they're gonna be a nice team. They're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Come those big games. You know, we're gonna have an opportunity to play, of course, against some teams that's super contending, like the Chiefs, the Ravens twice. So those are teams we have to get through in the AFC to get to our destination. So it's good you play in the regular season so you can get a sense of things, and then once the playoffs come, hey, it'd be very good to watch. We're gonna see what happens with our team. That's all I got for today's video. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you think the Steelers are a Super Bowl contender, or do you think the Steelers are not a Super Bowl contender? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.